You are a good man. I wish you all the best.
That's what we're supposed to do in life, is help others.
القاضي الرحيم ونصير المظلومين وغيرها من الألقاب التي اكتسبها القاضي الأقرب إلى قلب الملايين في مختلف أنحاء العالم. نتحدث عن القاضي الأمريكي فرانك كابريو، رئيس قضاة محكمة بروفيدنس في ولاية رود آيلاند الأمريكية. نرحب بالقاضي فرانك كابريو على شاشة سكاي نيوز عربية. ما الذي يجعلك القاضي الأقرب إلى قلوب الملايين في مختلف أنحاء العالم؟
It's my family bringing up. It's my parents and my relatives. My mother was one of 9, my father one of 10. I was fortunate to have all of my relatives living in the same area. But I was brought up watching my parents set the example of having compassion and understanding for others. And that's really where it emanated from the family unit.
أنت القاضي الألطف والأقرب إلى قلب الملايين في مختلف أنحاء العالم. لو اتبع كل القضاة أسلوبك، هل تعتقد أن العدالة ستتحقق؟
Well, I think there are many judges out there that are doing a great job. They have different matters that they handle. For example, some of them are handling felonies and other serious cases where you don't have much room in sentencing, you know. But I certainly would hope that everyone that is before a court would have their case judged on their personal circumstances. I mean, some people, for example, in my court, you know, parents would come in, they have 4 or 5 children, and they had fines that they just never could afford. And so I just placed myself in their shoes.
كيف تحقق التوازن بين تحقيق العدالة من جهة والتعاطف مع الآخرين من جهة أخرى؟
You cannot have people do the impossible. If I have a mother with 4 children and she has amassed fines of $500 because of traffic violations, and maybe many of them were taking care of her family, that in effect what I would be doing is I'd be confiscating her vehicle because it would get towed and then it would be placed in a body shop at the tow company, and they'd confiscate the car. So the question is that justice? Is that justice? I mean, you know, the true definition of justice is giving someone exactly what they deserve. So some people think, well, they deserve it. I think, well, they have their circumstances dictate that it's not in the interest of society or of them. So there's nothing wrong with exercising a little understanding and compassion and love for others.
ألا تخشى أحياناً أن يستغل الناس هذه الطيبة واللطف الموجودة لديك؟ نحن لا نعيش في عالم ربما كامل أو عالم مثالي.
That has never concerned me. You know, there's an old saying, and the saying is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I'm not so vain as to think that no one has ever fooled me. I've been fooled. Once. No, it doesn't concern me at all.
ما هو الدرس الأبرز الذي تعلمته خلال مسيرتك في السلك القضائي؟
One lesson I've learned on the bench, you know, is the innate goodness of people who come before me. You know, some of them are suffering such hardship through no fault of their own. And so I have learned the lesson that I had to put my personal feelings aside based on what the law demanded and take all of those factors into consideration. So I learned respect and understanding for other people and compassion.
لقد أمضيت حياتك وأنت تضيف حساً من الإنسانية وتتعاطف مع الآخرين. ما هي خطتك للمستقبل؟
I'm trying to find a way to give back, and what I'm doing is I've been doing a great deal of traveling, which I thoroughly enjoy. I'm here and thoroughly enjoying it here, particularly my reception. And so I'm trying to make as many trips as I can to spread my gospel, to spread my word of human compassion.
أنت هنا اليوم في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. عندما تعود إلى الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وتلتقي مع عائلتك، كيف تصف دولة الإمارات؟ ماذا تخبرهم عن هذه الدولة؟
The first thing I would tell my family is how wonderfully I was treated and how decent the people of the United Emirates are. Kind, considerate, and understanding. They have been wonderful to me. And I noticed in the United Emirates that there's a very strong closeness within the families. And so I can tell them that I have been treated here as though I were home. I feel like I'm part of the family here at the United Emirates.
العالم يواجه تحديات كثيرة ومترابطة، والناس تعيش صعوبات معيشية ومن أنواع مختلفة. ما هي رسالتك لقادة العالم؟
My message to the world is one word: peace. 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 My travels indicate that everyone, people I speak to, not only here in the United Emirates, but throughout the world, desire peace, you know. And we all have the same human feelings. We have feelings of love for each other, compassion, you know, family unit, love of our children be successful, our family be happy. And we should transcend those feelings into our international community so that we all can live in peace and harmony and help each other.
كقادة معروف على مواقع التواصل الاجتماعي، حضرتكم شخصية مشهورة اليوم ومحبوب من الملايين، كيف تتعاطى مع الشهرة اليوم؟
I am the same person now that I was 38 years ago when I took the bench. You know, whatever notoriety I have received has not gone to my head. I don't feel any more important than anyone else. I feel on an equal level with everyone else. All I like to see in life is that everyone be happy together and we have a peaceful world. But it hasn't changed my life, hasn't changed my outlook. Obviously, I feel good that people to some degree respect me. But it's a good feeling, but it's not something that's given me a sense of importance that I don't deserve.
ربما لم تغيرك الشهرة، ولكنك غيرت حياة الملايين من خلال الدماسة واللطف، وهذا ربما أصعب تحدي في عالمنا اليوم.
That's what we're supposed to do in life, is help others.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.